Okay, so I had a different plan for a different book that we were going to reread today, but then I saw a news article that intrigued me. It was about President and Michelle Obama reading a children's book. So I clicked on it and read through the article and found out that the Obamas are working on opening up a new library in Chicago. And to celebrate, they teamed up to read the story, The Word Collector. In this story, The Word Collector, a boy named Jerome loves collecting words. When he hears a word that he thinks is interesting, or is intrigued by what it might mean, or thinks it sounds funny, he writes it down in his journal. Then one day, something happens to his journal that really makes him rethink his words and how they fit together. Not only do I love this book, but I love that we get a story read to us by an actual president. Guys, it can't get much cooler than this. So I would like you to use the reading board to listen to President and Mrs. Obama read The Word Collector after this. Then we will do a Seesaw activity to match the book.
Here is our Word Collector assignment. It says, choose some words from the story The Word Collector, or choose words that you already know you really like. List them below to make your own word collection. Now, the directions before had said try to think of at least 5, but you can think of more if you like, which I probably will because I love words. The first word I chose was the word tertiary. The next word I put on here is the word penultimate, which means second to last. I also used that word in one of our videos the other day and taught you what it meant. So I like that word too. Now, let's say there's a word I want to use, but I don't know how to spell it and I'm a little nervous about trying to. There's another tool down here called speech to text. On the bottom left, there's a number icon, a smiley face icon, and a microphone icon. If you click the microphone icon and say a word, it will record what you say and then try to spell out what it thinks you said. I'm going to press enable dictation because that's how it's going to discover my words. Leadership. Then I pressed the little keyboard button at the bottom so that they knew I was done. Here's the word leadership, and I just happen to know there is not a space, so now I have it spelled correctly because I used speech to text. Gubernatorial. So now if you have words that are really tough, like gubernatorial, you can use speech to text to try to help you spell them instead of trying to spell them on your own. It won't always get them right, so you always need to make sure you reread your words before you save them. Then you can create lots of different words without having to be too stressed about spelling them correctly. I hope that helps you as you are typing and writing. When you have at least 5 words, tap the microphone tool to record yourself reading them. Then when you are done, click the done check mark and the check mark again to submit your work.
I know it's kind of silly, but I also really enjoy words. When I hear somebody use a new word or read a new word in a book, I'm the first to say, let's look it up. Mr. Roche actually makes fun of me about that a little bit because I'm always looking things up. But doing so exposes me to all these new words that I can use when I'm writing and when I'm speaking. Then the cool thing is I can also teach other people what those words mean too. Like the other day when I taught you what penultimate means. Or once at a teacher training, I taught the other first grade teachers what the word tertiary means. It means third. Primary is first, secondary is second, tertiary is third. See? Words are so fun!